A Love, Sex, and Marriage Organization Guide. Chapter 1. Marriage Organizations 1. Marriage and Family Therapy Associations and Organizations. AAMFT.org, American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, AMFED. AFTA.org, American Family Therapy Academy, AFTA. AIRTOnline.com, Association for Imago Relationship Therapy, AIRT. AMFTRB.org, Association of Marital and Family Therapy Regulatory Boards, AMFTRB. IMFC.com, International Association of Marriage and Family Counselors, IMFC. IFTAFamilyTherapy.org, International Family Therapy Association, IFTA. LPMFT.org, Licensed Professional Marriage Family Therapy Association, LPFTA. NCFR.com, National Council on Family Relations, NCFR. National Credentialing Academy.com, National Credentialing Academy, NCA, Family Therapy Certification. Marriage and Family Therapy Associations and Organizations by U.S. State. dced.state.ak.us/occ/pmft.htm, Alaska Board of Marital and Family Therapy. CAMFT.org, California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. EastBayTherapist.org, East Bay Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. LACAMFT.org, Los Angeles Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. MCCMFT.org, Monterey County Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. OCCMFT.org, Orange County Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. RECAMFT.org, Redwood Empire Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. CAMFTSanDiego.org, San Diego Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. SDNCCAMFT.org, San Diego North County Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. SFCMFT.org, San Francisco Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. SGVCAMFT.org, San Gabriel Valley Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. SantaBarbaraTherapy.org, Santa Barbara Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. MarriageFamilyTherapy.org, Santa Clara Valley Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. Santa Clara County, San Mateo County, some parts of Santa Cruz County and southern portions of Alameda County. VCCAMFT.org, Ventura County Chapter California Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, CAMFED. ColoradoTherapists.org, Colorado Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, CAMFED. CTAMFT.com, Connecticut Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, CAMFED. FAMFT.org, Florida Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, FAMFED. NEFAMFT.org, Northeast Florida Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, NEFAMFED. GAMFT.org, Georgia Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, GAMFED. IMFT.com, Iowa Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, IMFED. CAMFT.org, Kentucky Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, CAMFED. LAMFT.org, Louisiana Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, LAMFED. MichiganFamilyTherapy.org, Michigan Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, MAMFED. BMFT.state.mn.us, Minnesota Board of Marriage and Family Therapy. MAMFT.com, Mississippi Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, MAMFED. NebraskaMFT.org, Nebraska Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, NAMFED. NAMFT.org, Nevada Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, NAMFED. NIAMFT.org, New York Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, NIAMFT. LIAMFT.org, Long Island Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, LIAMFT. NCAMFT.org, North Carolina Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, NCAMFT. OAMFT.on.ca, Ontario Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, OMFT, Canada, CA. OAMFT.org, Oregon Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, OMFT. PAMFT.org, Pennsylvania Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, PAMFT. RIAMFT.org, Rhode Island Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, RIAMFT. SCAMFT.org, South Carolina Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, SCAMFT. SDAMFT.org, South Dakota Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, SDAMFT. TNAMFT.org, Tennessee Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, TAMFT. TXMFT.org, Texas Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, TAMFT. VAMFT.org, Virginia Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, VAMFT. WAMFT.org, Washington Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, WAMFT. RelationshipHelp.org, Wisconsin Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, WAMFT. Healthy Marriage Organizations. American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy. 112 South Alfred Street, Alexandria, Virginia 22314-3061. 703-838-9808. Fax, 703-838-9805. central@aamft.org. aamft.org/imis15/AAMFT. Center for Law and Social Policy. 1015 15th Street NW. Suite 400. Washington, District of Columbia 20005. 202-906-8000. Fax, 202-842-2885. clasp.org. YouTube. youtube.com/user/clasp.org. Civil Legal Assistance for Low-Income Families. Coalition for Marriage, Family, and Couples Education. 5310 Belt Road Northwest. Washington, District of Columbia 20015-1961. 202-362-3332. Diane@smartmarriages.com. smartmarriages.com. National Extension Relationship and Marriage Education Network. University of Georgia. 225 Hoke Smith Annex 300, Carlton Street. Athens, Georgia 30602. nomen@auburn.edu. nomen.org. National Marriage Project, the University of Virginia. POG 400766. Charlottesville, Virginia 22904-4766. 434-982-4509. Fax, 434-924-7028. marriage@virginia.edu. virginia.edu/marriage project. facebook.com/pages/the-marriage-of-the-university-of-the-Virginia/247567971920045. The Dibble Institute. POB 7881. Berkeley, California 94707-0881. 800-695-7975. DibbleInstitute.org. Relationship Training for Youth. Chapter 2. Marriage Organizations 2. Professional Marriage/Love Associations. AAMFT.org, American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, OMFT. SmartMarriages.com, Coalition for Marriage, Family, and Couples Education, CMFCE. IPPNetwork.org, International Positive Psychology Association, IPPA. NCFR.org, National Council on Family Relations, NCFR. AGPA.org, American Group Psychotherapy Organization, AGPA. BetterMarriages.org, Association for Couples in Marriage Enrichment, ACME. LDSAMCAP.org, Association of Mormon Counselors and Psychotherapists, AMCAP. Love and Family Therapy Organizations. Academy of Family Mediators. 4. Militia Drive. Lexington, Massachusetts, 02173. 617-674-2663. Fax, 617-674-2690/. Eugene, or 503-345-1205. 800-292-4236. Mediators.org. The Alliance of Psychological Healthcare Professionals. 106 Thorn Street, San Diego, California, 94013. 619-683-8000. AllianceProfessionals.com. American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy. 1133 15th Street Northwest. Number 300. Washington, D.C. 20005-2710. 88 Feet 99. 800-577-8550. 800-374-2638. 202-452-0109. Fax, 202-223-2329. AAMFT.org. American Association of Pastoral Counselors. 9504 A. Lee Highway, Fairfax, Virginia, 22031-2303. 703-385-6967. Fax, 703-352-7725. info@aapc.org. aapc.org. American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists. 435 North Michigan Avenue. Number 1717. Chicago, Illinois, 60611. 312-895-8407. 312-644-0828. Fax, 312-644-8557. ACT.org. Nonprofit, educational organization will refer you to a legitimate sex therapist. American Board of Sexology. 202-462-2122. American Family Therapy Association. 2020 Pennsylvania Avenue. Number 273. Washington, D.C. 20006. 202-944-2776. American Counseling Association. 5999 Stevenson Avenue, Alexandria, Virginia, 22304. 800-347-6647. Counseling.org. Assist. Answers for Spouses by Spouses. 2446 Azalea Road, Port Republic, Maryland, 20676. 410-586-1712. Support group for the spouses of people who are firefighters or emergency medical technicians. Association of Couples for Marriage Enrichment. POG 10596. Winston-Salem, NC 27108. 800-634-9435. 919-724-1526. General Marriage Enrichment Group. Center for Mental Health Services. Knowledge Exchange Network. POG 42490. Washington, D.C. 20015. 800-789-2647. 301-443-9006, TTY. Fax, 301-984-5400. 8796. mentalhealth.org/child. Christian Marriage Enrichment. 800-221-2681. Coalition for Marriage, Family, and Couples Education. 5310 Belt Road, NW. Washington, D.C. 20015. 202-362-3332. smartmarriages.com. Contact USA Ministries. Pouche, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania 17105. 717-232-3505. Concerned Counseling. 888-415-TALK. concernedcounseling.com. Federation of Families for Children's Mental Health. 1021 Prince Street, Alexandria, Virginia 22314. 703-684-7710. Fax, 703-836-1040. ffcmh.org. Families work with professionals to improve the mental health services for children. Family Resource Coalition. 200 South Michigan Avenue, 16th FL, Chicago, Illinois 60604. 312-341-0900. frca.org. Family Service Association of America. 44 East 23rd Street, NYC 10010. 800-221-2681. 800-221-2691. fsanet.org. Nonprofit group with over 300 chapters, will direct you to local helping agencies for virtually all problems. Marriage and Family Health Center. 2922 Evergreen Parkway, number 310. Evergreen, Colorado 40439. 303-670-2630. PassionateMarriage.com. National Academy for Certified Family Therapists. 50 South Steel Street, number 222. Denver, Colorado 80209-2807. 303-377-1970. National Association of Social Workers. 750 First Street Northeast, number 700. Washington, D.C. 20020. 800-638-8799. 202-408-8600. Fax, 202-336-8311. NASWDC.org. National Council on Family Relations. 3989 Central Avenue, NA, number 550. Minneapolis, Minnesota 55421. 612-781-9331. ncfr.com. Office of Human Development. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. 300 Independence Avenue, SW. Washington, D.C. 20201. 202-472-7257. ed.gov. hhs.gov. National Marriage Encounter. 800-828-3351. Practical Skills for Extraordinary Relationships. 318 Indian Tr. Weston, Florida 33326. 888-724-7748. 800-477-2477. Pairs.com. Society for Sex Therapy and Research. Sexual Behaviors Consultation Unit. 550 N Broadway, number 114. Baltimore, Maryland 21205. 410-955-6318. Gives referrals to mental health experts who do sex therapy. YMCA. 291 Broadway, NYC 10007. ymca.org. YWCA. 600 Lexington Avenue, NYC 10022. ywca.org. Therapy referral organizations. Some places to get referrals are colleges or university mental health clinic, community mental health centers, friends, hospitals, internet, phone book, relatives, religious leader, state psychological organization, your doctor. For counseling in any subject, look in the local phone book for family service agencies, the government's Health and Human Services Office, try your local church, YMCA/YWCA, or contact the following for referrals. Some areas have a community mental health center with free or cheap therapy. Try mentalhealthamerica.net/go/information/FAQs for cheap or free therapy in your area. Try hashtag 616.86-90 at the library. Treatment.psychologytoday.com. Goodtherapy.org. Therapist referral. 800 Therapist. Therapistunlimited.com/rehab/us/. Therapyistunlimited.com/rehab/us/al. Therapyistunlimited.com/rehab/us/me. Therapyistunlimited.com/rehab/us/wy. Therapystlocator.net, the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy. American Association for Marriage and Family Therapists. 112 South Alfred Street, Alexandria, Virginia 22314. 703-838-9808. AAMFT.org. Lists therapists in the U.S. and Canada by city and state or province. American Psychiatric Association. 1000 Wilson Boulevard. Number 1825. Arlington, Virginia 22209-3901. 703-907-7300 or 1-888-35 Psych. 800-357-7924. healthyminds.org. psych.org. American Psychological Association. 750 1st Street Northeast, Washington, D.C. 20002-4242. 202-336-5500. 800-374-2721. helpcenter.org. apa.org. National Association of Social Workers. 750 1st Street Northeast, number 700. Washington, D.C. 20002-4241. 202-408-8600. socialworkers.org. Look under quick link/find a clinical social worker. American Occupational Therapy Association /AOTA. POB 31220. Bethesda, Maryland 20824-1220. 301-652-2682. aotia.org. National Register of Health Service Providers in Psychology. 1120 G St. N.W. Number 330 Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-783-7663. nationalregister.org. Chapter 3. A Sex Organization Guide. Sex Therapy Organizations. ACT.org, American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists gives certification requirements. AAMFT.org, American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, AMFED. SAXtherapy.com, American Academy of Clinical Sexologists lists sexologists certified by ABS. basrt.org.uk, British Association for Sexual and Relationship Therapy. American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists. 435 North Michigan Avenue. Number 1717. Chicago, Illinois 60611. 312-895-8255. 8407. 312-644-0828. Fax, 312-644-8557. osct.org. Nonprofit, educational organization will refer you to a legitimate sex therapist. American Board of Sexology. 2431 Aloma Avenue. Number 277. Winter PK, FL 32792. 407-645-1641. Sexologist.org. Society for Sex Therapy and Research. Sexual Behaviors Consultation Unit. 40912 St. N.W. POG 96920. Washington, D.C. 20090. 202-863-1646. Fax, 202-554-0453. ssdrnet.org. Sex organization websites. aacap.org, American Association of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. os.com, American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists. os.com/pub/pdf/guidelines/menopause.pdf, OS Medical Guidelines for Clinical Practice for the Diagnosis and Treatment of Menopause, PDF, American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists. os.com/pub/pdf/guidelines/sexdisguid.pdf, Medical Guidelines for the Clinical Practice for Evaluation and Treatment of Male Sexual Dysfunction, A Couple's Problem, PDF, American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists. AAMFT.org, American Association of Marriage and Family Therapy. aamft.org/resources/index_nm.asp, American Association of Marriage and Family Therapy. osct.org, American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists. osct.org, American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists. nsrc.sfsu.edu, National Sexuality Resource Center, a positive, integrated and holistic view of sexuality from a social justice perspective. They believe that every person should have the knowledge, skills and resources to support healthy and pleasurable sexuality. Advocatesforyouth.org, Adolescent Sexual Health Issues. Resources for sexuality educators. advocatesforyouth.org/about/training.htm, training workshops. advocatesforyouth.org/lessonplans/index.htm, lesson plans and curricula guidelines. American Bordeaux Sexology.com. Andrologisociety.com, American Society of Andrology. apa.org, American Psychological Association. apa.org/pi/aging/sexuality.html, Aging and Human Sexuality Resource Guide. apa.org/topics/sorientation.pdf, Sexual Orientation. apa.org/topics, Sexuality Issues Facing Society. afa.org, American Public Health Association. afa.org/publication/journal/American. apsic.org, American Professional Society on the Abuse of Children. arp.org, Association of Reproductive Health. arsrc.org, Africa Regional Sexuality Resource. asinet.org, American Sociological Association. asinet.org/cs/root/section/pages/section_on_sexualities. asinet.org/cs/root/left-10av/section/section_on_sex_and_gender, sex, and gender. ashestd.org, American Social Health Association. asrm.org, American Society for Reproductive Medicine. atsa.com, Association for the Treatment of Sexual Abuse. basrt.org.uk, British Association for Sexual and Relationship Therapy. baseone.org/penet.html, Prostitutes Education Network. CasaColumbia.org, National Center on Addiction. CDC.gov, Center for Disease Control, latest information related to STDs and AIDS. CFAH.org, Center for Advancement of Health. CSRF.ca, Canadian Sex Research Foundation. European Sexology.com, European Federation of Sexology, EFS. HBNS.org, Health Behavior News Service. HipMama.com, HipMama, Mom's magazine geared toward moms in their 20s and early 30s. IASHES.edu, Institute for Advanced Study of Human Sexuality, offers a PhD program in human sexuality. IASR.org, International Academy of Sex Research. Indiana.edu/Kinsey, Kinsey Institute. IPPF.org, International Planned Parenthood. IPPF.org/pub/index.htm, Publications. ISSBR.org, International Society for the Study of Personal Relationships. ISSWSH.org, International Society for the Study of Women's Sexual Health. latrobe.edu.au/ARCSHS, Australian Research Centre in Sex, Health, and Society. Menopause.org, North American Menopause Society. medi.net/diversity/ISS2.htm, International Association for the Study of Sexuality, Society, and Culture. nazaz.org, Advancement of Science and Art in Sexuality. napwh.org, National Association for Women's Health. ncfr.org, National Council on Family Relations. ncsac.org, National Council on Sexual Addiction. newviewcampaign.org, New View of Women's Sexual Problems. nfprha.org, National Family Planning and Reproductive Health Association. nfshum.org, National Foundation for Sexual Health Medicine. Of Reproduction. Organizations and institutions in 18 European countries. oslc.org/spr/espirome.html, Society for Prevention Research, concerned with the prevention of public health and social problems, including HIV/AIDS, other sexually transmitted diseases and adolescent pregnancy. PlannedParenthood.org, Planned Parenthood Federation. PlannedParenthood.org, Planned Parenthood, advice for parents on talking to kids about sex, family planning, women's health, etc. Positive.org, Coalition for Positive Sexuality. Prochoice.org, National Abortion Federation, pro-choice organization. Psych.org, American Psychiatric Association. ReligiousInstitute.org. sasharg.com.ar, Sociedad Argentina de Sexualidad. sbmweb.org, Society for Behavioral Medicine. sbne.org, Society for Behavioral Neuroendocrinology. Scarletine.com, resource for teen girls, with straightforward discussions of sexual issues. seksuologen-nederland.nl, Dutch Association for Sexology. Sexandculture.org, Center for Sex and Culture. Sexology.org, German Sexology, the German Society for Social Scientific Research. Sexscience.org, Society for the Scientific Study of Sexuality, SSSS, Organization for Sexuality Researchers and Other Professionals. Sexscience.org/publication/index.php. Sexscience.org, the Society for the Scientific Study of Sexuality. Sexualhealth.indiana.edu, the Center for Sexual Health Promotion. SIECCAN.org, Sex Information and Education Council of Canada. SIECUS.org, Sexuality Information and Education Council of the United States. ssc.wisc.edu/ssss/fsss.htm, Foundation for the Scientific Study of Sexuality. ssc.wisc.edu/sSSS/newsletter.htm, Sexual Science. ssrc.org, Social Science Research Council. ssdrnet.org, Society for Sex Therapy and Research. tavi-port.org, Tavistock and Postman NHS Trust. Therapistlocator.net, American Association of Marriage and Family Therapy. ucsrt.org, University Consortium for Sexuality Research and Training, the development of training and research in sexuality across disciplines, fields and sites. worldsexology.org, World Association for Sexology. worldsexology.org, World Association for Sexual Health promotes sexual health throughout the world. wpanet.org, World Psychiatric Association. Sex Organization Addresses. Advocates for Youth 1025 Vermont Ave. NW #200 Washington, DC 20005202347-5700 info@advocatesforyouth.org. advocatesforyouth.org. Africa Regional Sexuality Resource Center, ARSRC. 17 Lawal St off OST Jiboa. POB 803. Yabalagos, Nigeria info@arsrc.org. arsrc.org. American Association of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. 3615 Wisconsin Avenue. NW Washington, DC 20016202966, 7300. aacap.org. American Association of Sex Educators Counselors and Therapists, AASECT. POB 1960 Ashland, VA 23005-1960804-752-0026 Fax 804-752-0056 osct@osct.org. osct.org. American Sociological Association, ASA. 1722 N St. N.W. Washington, DC 200362028333410 Fax, 202-785-0146 executive.office@asanet.org. asanet.org. American Professional Society on the Abuse of Children, APSIC. 407 S Dearborn #1300 Chicago, IL 60605312554-0166 Fax, 312-554-0919. American Psychological Association, APA. 750 First Street NE Washington DC 20002-42422023336-5500 Executive Office at apa.org. apa.org. American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, OMFED. 1133 15th St. NW #300 Washington, DC 20005-27102022452-0109 Fax, 202-223-2329 WEBMGR@aamft.org. aamft.org. American Society for Reproductive Medicine, ASHREM. 1209 Montgomery Highway Birmingham, AL 35216-2809205-978-5000 Fax, 200-5978-5005 ASRM@asrm.org. asrm.org. American Public Health Association. of 800 I St. N.W. Washington, DC 20001202777-2742. afa.org. National Sexuality Resource Center. San Francisco State University. 835 Market Street, Suite 517. San Francisco, California 94103. 415-817-4525. Fax, 415-817-4540. nsrcinfo@sfsu.edu. nsrc.sfsu.edu. Asian Federation for Sexology. Secretariat, 11F 171 Roosevelt RD. Sector 3 Taipei, Taiwan 88-2-2369-6752. Fax, 88-2-2365-7410. Publishes the New Asian Journal of Sexology. Association of Reproductive Health Professionals, ARP. 2401, Pennsylvania Avenue. NW #350 Washington, DC 20037182024663825 Fax, 202-466-3826 Association for the Treatment of Sexual Abusers, ATSA. 10700 SW Beaverton Hillsdale Highway #26 Beaverton, or 97005-30355033643-1023 Fax, 500-3643-5084 atsa@atsa.com. atsa.com. Canadian Sex Research Forum. Executive Director The Montreal General Hospital Room B6-2211650 Cedar Avenue Montreal, QCH3G1A4 McGill.ca. Massey.mcgill.ca. Deutsche Gesellschaft für Sozialwissenschaft Sexualforschung, DGSS. The German Society for Social Scientific Research. DGSS Geresche Eimer STR 20D40211 Düsseldorf, Germany. 49211, 35-46-91. Fax, 49211, 36-07-77 Sexualforschung@sexology.org. Sexology.org. Dutch Association for Sexology. The Dutch Scientific and Professional Association for Sexologists. POG 40551250 and The Hague, Netherlands. European Federation of Sexology, EFS. Association Interhospitale Universitaire de Sexologie, IHUS, 48 BD Rodokanachi 13008 Marseille, France 33-4-91-76-4489 Fax, 33-4-91-77-0139 Kuchinstituter Kiv FR Sexualwissenschaft Hannoverskstrasse 271-0115 Berlin, Germany 49-30-45-47-36-65 Fax, 49-30-4547-3667 Haeberli@web.de. Federación Latinoamericana de Sociedades de Sexologia y Educación Sexual, FLASES. Rua Trapa 523 Pertizas 01235-000 Sao Paulo SP, Brasilo swrod@uol.com.br. Harry Benjamin International Gender Dysphoria Association, HBIGDA. 1300 S 2nd ST #180 Minneapolis, MN 554546122625-1500 Fax, 612-626-8311. International Menopause Society. IMS 116 AV. De Brockville 21200 Brussels, Belgium 0772 2183. Fax, 0762 4295. International Planned Parenthood. Regents Collegainer Circle, Regents Park, London, NW14NS, United Kingdom 44, 0, 171-487-7900 Fax, 44, 0, 171-487-7950 info@ippf.org. ippf.org. International Academy of Sex Research, IASR. Clark Institute Child and Family Centre, 250 College St. Toronto, Ontario M5T1R8 Canada. National Council on Sexual Addiction and Compulsivity, XAC. POB 725544 Atlanta, GA 31139, 770, 541-9912 NCSAC@mindspring.com. National Sexuality Resource Center, NSRC. 1600 Holloway Avenue, San Francisco, California, 94132. National Association for Women's Health, NAWHITE. 175 W Jackson Boulevard Hashtag A1711 Chicago, IL 606043127886-1468 Fax, 312-786-0376. National Family Planning and Reproductive Health Association. NFRA 1627K St. NW 12 THFL. Washington, DC 2000620293, 3114. North American Menopause Society, NOMS. NOMS POB 94527 Cleveland, 0441012168448-8748 info@menopause.org. Menopause.org. Planned Parenthood Federation of America, FA. 810 7th Ave NYC 10019800230 Plan. 800-669-0156. 212-541-7800 communications@ppfa.org. ppfa.org. Planned Parenthood Federation of Canada, PPFC. 430-1 Nicolas St. Ottawa, Ontario K1N7B7 Canada 613-241-4474 ppf@web.apc.org. Planned Parenthood of Central and Southern Indiana. 3209 N Meridian, Indianapolis, in 4620831796, 4662. 800-421-3731. Religious Institute on Sexual Morality, Justice and Healing. The Religious Institute, 304 Main Avenue Hashtag 335 Norwalk, CT 06851. Sex Information and Education Council of Canada, CCAN. 850 Coxwell Ave, Toronto, Ontario, Canada M4C5R1416466-5304 SIECCAN@web.net. Sexuality Information and Education Council of the U.S., SIECUS. 130 W42nd ST Hashtag 350 NYC 10036-7802212819-9770 Fax, 212-819-9776 SIECUS@SIECUS.org. SIECUS.org. Social Science Research Council, SSRC. 810 7th Ave NYC 10019212377-2700 Fax, 212-377-2727 SRFP@SSRC.org. SSRC.org. Sociedad Argentina de Sexualidad Humana. Sash Darreguera 2485. PB. B. Buenos Aires. 142 Argentina. 54-1, 773-4141. Fax, 54-1, 773-4141 sash@impsat1.com.ar. Sociedade Brasileira de Sexualidade Humana, SBRASH. The Brazilian Society for Human Sexuality. AV. BAME-TE 6333 CJ.81 MoMA 04525909 Sao Paulo-SP-Brazil 011-542-5830 sbrash@sbrash.org.br. sbrash.org.br. Society for the Study of Reproduction. SSSPU. Of Tennessee 906 McClung Tower, Knoxville, TN 379964239743. 3620. Society for the Scientific Study of Sexuality, SSSS. POG 416 Allentown, PA 18105. 610-530-2483. Fax 610-530-2485. The Society at worldnet.att.net. Society for Prevention Research. Department of Psychiatry, Metro Health Medical Center, 2500 Metro Health Drive, Cleveland, Ohio 44109-1998. The American Board of Sexology, ABS. 1929 18th St. NW Hashtag 1166 Washington, DC 200092024622-2122. World Psychiatric Association. WPA Secretariat International Center for Mental Health MT. Sinai School of Medicine CUNY 5th Avenue and 100 St. Box 1093 NYC 10029212241-6133 WPA@dti.net.